Though for years we've been far apart, time heals everything but my heart. That still aches for you the same old way. Welcome to PPI Recording Studio, nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the third weekly episode for the month of September 2023 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. First photo you see come up today is a thank you to all our YouTube channel subscribers. Within the last week between episodes, we've actually garnered a few more new YouTube channel subscribers, which is actually muy grande. To those new subscribers, I say thank you and welcome, one being Jeannie Carlin, so thank you, Jeannie. To join our ever-growing subscriber family, very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see a red button. You just click on, please, to that red button, and that's it. You're subscribed. It not only helps support this particular channel and series on the greater YouTube platform, you also help us with our expanded mission of supporting nonprofit organizations right here as we do promotion for them, small business marketing, and also other artistic endeavors of many other artists. It all happens here each and every week. That's right. So next photo you're going to see come up, and that is for last week's episode, for example, and that was September 4th. You were here, definitely. And that was September 14, 2023. Now, if you've not seen that particular episode, I will have a quick live link in the text description area underneath today's episode. It makes it very easy for you to click on and watch that episode. In it, we celebrated one of the nonprofits that we support here, International Women in Jazz, and their latest donation triumph through Stop and Shop supermarket chain. And as well, we supported Jimmy Kramer's Peanut Bar Restaurant in Reading, Pennsylvania, that will be celebrating their 100th year in operation in 2024. So September 15, 2023 was a normal day for most people. September 15, for some people, it was not. And for one particular gentleman who was a friend, definitely not. Unfortunately, that was for Frank Owens, who is a music director, pianist, orchestra leader, very, very sweet man, dear friend, and fantastic musician. He passed on September 15 last week, 2023. Now, Frank celebrated 70 years, 7 decades of being a musician in the arts world, which is absolutely incredible. And Frank worked with some very high-profile Take-Two people, such as Lena Horne, for example, Johnny Mathis, John Nash, John Denver, recorded with Bob Dylan. He recorded with and performed with so many people, Frida Payne, Lena Horne. So today really is not so much a lament for Frank, and it isn't a lament. It's really a tribute to Frank and what he left as a legacy of his life. Because from Frank's lips, he would definitely say he lived a blessed life, and he did, and he knew it. So in 2012, I had the opportunity to host a Cablevision Connecticut, in the state of Connecticut, public access TV show. It's called Carousel. And it's been in existence for 20 some odd years. And it was produced by and created by Joyce Fishman and Jerry Laird. Jerry Laird was the host for 20 some odd years. So when I came in, I created a whole new intro for it, a whole new outro, picked a song from Peter White, jazz guitarist and composer, with Peter's acceptance and permission, and created a whole different vibe for the show. Brought a lot of energy to it. Well, Frank, in July of 2012, and you're going to see the photo as I'm talking, was my first interview. God bless him. He came all the way from New York. I picked him up at the train station, brought him to the station in Norwalk, Connecticut, did the show, brought him back to the train, and then came back to the city. So that particular interview, you're going to see a live link in the text description area to that interview. It's 28 minutes. We talked about Frank's certainly expansive career, and also where he was going to be performing at that time. We were performing together at that point in time, actually. So it was all of that, and we inserted a 3-minute video of Frank performing right here in New York City at a concert for Tribeca Performing Arts Center, Take-Two, and that was a Errol Garner music concert, because Frank was a big fan of Errol Garner, also a big fan of U.B. Blake. Now, That followed up to, I'm going to have the other live link to October 2012. We took Carousel out of the studio, brought it into New York City, and I had performed at Tomi Jazz right here in New York City, which is on East 53rd, for 7 years. And so this particular night, I had a jazz trio. It was myself, Frank Owens, and also Arthur Lipner, vibraphonist and composer. So we recorded that whole evening of music, boiled it down to 28 minutes. I'll have that live link in the text description area as well, so you can view both of those Carousel shows. Now, Frank also did an interview, and I'm making note of this, with a gentleman by the name of Paul Leslie. And I'm going to have a live link. You're going to see the photos I'm talking about. I'll have a live link in the text description area to that particular interview. It's 2018 when it was done, and it really is a phenomenal interview. So we have a birthday that we're going to celebrate here, and this gentleman just walked in, and this is really good, because this week it's Chip's birthday.
Oh, no. You're late. It was the 19th. Can't do it.
Well, too late, too late, too late, too late. It's Chip's birthday. Da, 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 da. Hope you like our show. So this is Chip's birthday, so I'm going to sing Happy Birthday. I'm going to do it by myself. I know he's not going to join in. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chip. Happy birthday to you.
Very interesting. There's a guy with my name, and his birthday's 2 days after mine.
So Chip is the owner of PPI Recording Studio. And he's very shy. He won't come on camera. So that cake is for Chip. Thank you, Chip, for 3.5 years of doing this particular video series, starting it from scratch. We'll talk about that in a minute. So Project 142 Concert Series is the sponsor to Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series. See the logo as I'm talking. Project 142 website is www.project142.org. Facebook is Project 142 NYC. The event calendar tethered to the website is www.project142.org/calendar. That calendar gets updated every day by myself. I keep it current, add on new information for online events, live events, small business marketing such as Jimmy Kramer's Take Two Peanut Bar Restaurant in Reading, PA, for example, and also nonprofit organization promotion such as Gotham Whale that we've been promoting here for now quite a while, also International Women in Jazz, Mother Rachel Orphanage Center in Uganda, also Thomaston Opera House, which has a live concert going on this Saturday. It's on the website, Saturday, September 23rd, 2023 at 8 o'clock. It's a comedy night. Now, Project 142 was founded and created by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard. Dick offered up his home back in 2010. That's how it started, for artists, musicians to come in, do concerts. He didn't charge for the space. He had refreshments that were free to everybody. It was really, really lovely. 2.5 years, it outgrew his home, and then Dick, had to stop it, and then he was offered somebody to come in and fund it for him. So now Dick, 85, had to find somebody to take the gauntlet and run with it and take it outside of his home, and that ended up being me. Dick hired me after he saw me perform in his home 4 times over 7 months in Project 142. Created the website.
Kicked out of his home when you started singing there?
Exactly. There was no website for it. There was no logo for it. There was no social media for it. I developed all that for Dick. We promoted and funded sponsored concerts here in New York City for 10 years. Live concerts at intimate, beautiful recital halls such as Domenico Center here on West 37th Street. April 28th, 2020, with the pandemic, we created and started this particular weekly video series, and it started out as Dedication in Isolation, and then eventually progressed after we started coming out of isolation to Dedication post-isolation, and now, in the last 6 weeks, because we've evolved, it's now Dedication Around the Nation, because we've expanded. So this.
Why you got kicked out as a part of you singing.
So this is the new logo and the new handle for the weekly video series, because it really has expanded, and our breadth of where we're promoting organizations has grown very much outside of the immediate area. So today's first Project 142 video promotion support is that idea. is for a wildlife rescue rehab person. Her name is Linda Amato, that I met about 2 months ago, thereabouts. And we showcased her about 2 shows ago. And this week, one of her, and you're going to see the critter come up here, it's a juvenile skunk. It's not this photo, but it's a juvenile skunk. That's one of the critters that she saved this week. She does this 7 days a week. She has her heart and soul in it. She does such a beautiful job at rescuing all our feathered and furry friends. And this particular juvenile skunk, she got a call. She went out, picked him up, took him home for a couple days, and released him yesterday. So it's a happy story for that particular juvenile skunk. So thank you, Linda. I have a live link in the text description area to Linda's Facebook address, so you can go on and connect with Linda and contact her if you're in the Malden, Mass area, which is north of Boston. Next 2 I'm going to talk about are live events. Friday, September 22, 2023 at 6 p.m. And that's at the Eagles Club, 6 Mott Avenue, Norwalk, Connecticut. It's going to be a pasta dinner. Come in hungry because you can eat all you want. And the point person is Scott, and I'll have a live link in the text description area.
He's here, I gotta go.
To Scott's Facebook if you want to contact him, but you can just show up. And then the next day, September 23, which is Saturday 2023 at 6 p.m. at the Eagles Club, they're going to have a roast beef dinner, all you can eat.
I'm hungry.
I know you are. So me too. I'm going. So that is those 2 particular live events, and then I'm going to end off today for Project 142 video promotion support. It's for Maria Giorgio, who is a vocalist, composer, performer that we've been supporting here now for the last 18 months. She has a brand new October 2023 New York City performance coming up. We don't have the exact date yet. I will definitely keep you posted. I just found out about this yesterday. She's firming up the date, and we will definitely keep you posted when that happens. And thank you, grazie Maria, for all your support. So I'm going to end the show today with a song. I did the intro verse to the song, which is Hbday Blake. And Frank Owens, as I mentioned, was a big, big fan of Hbday Blake. He performed a lot of his music over the years. Also was in a PBS special, meaning Frank celebrating Hbday Blake's music. And also, Frank was a huge fan of Errol Garner. So today I'm going to do this Hbday Blake tune because I absolutely love it, and it's one of Hbday's most famous songs. And as I'm singing, you're going to see these different images come through. These are all YouTube videos that I took screenshots of. I will have live links in the text description area underneath today's episode to all of these different videos, and they're there for you to go on and enjoy Frank and the legacy that he left behind. It's all different kinds of music, different places that he performed. It's really, really cool. And that one Paul Leslie interview, I highly recommend, and you'll see that live link in the text description area as well. Though for years we've been far apart, time heals everything but my heart. That still aches for you the same old way. Seems I can't escape from the past, and your spell keeps holding me fast. Each tomorrow is like yesterday. Waking skies at sunrise, every sunset too seems to be bringing me memories of you. Here and there, everywhere, scenes that we once knew, and they all just recall memories of you. How I wish I could forget those happy yesteryears that have left a rosary of tears. Your face beams in my dreams, spite of all I do. Everything just seems to bring memories of you. Thank you, Frank, for all of your music, for your friendship over the years. Thank you once again to Laura Owens, his daughter, for her support in my personal performances for so many years. Condolences to the family. Once again, to the birthday boy, happy birthday, Mr. Chip, and thank you for 3.5 years of doing the video series here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And check out all those live links that I'm going to leave here because they're all for you, for Frank Owens. We'll see you next episode. Until then, stay well and be well.